Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If I sound a little funny to you, it's because I just got my voice back, which I'm so happy that I did because it's so hard when you're trying to talk as loud as you can and people still can't hear you. It's just really frustrating, so I'm happy to have my voice back, and I really wanted to get this video for you guys. I want to do my VIB recommendations and my wish list. So I'm going to start off with my recommendations first. I've done quite a few of these in the past, so I'm going to leave those past videos in my description bar down below. And before we get started, if you guys are new, welcome. My name is Lisa. I hope that you guys subscribe and join the family. I just love everybody here. I think we have a lot of fun. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget that bell so you guys get notified every time I upload a video. So let's just jump right in and get started because I'm excited to share everything. Okay, so the first thing that I tell everybody is to stock up on stuff that you use all the time. For example, the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I know a lot of people really love that, but those don't last. So I like to stock up on stuff like that, especially it's like $30 here in Canada or even more. I don't know. I don't use it, but I'm just giving you guys examples. So just stock up on stuff like that. And like skincare. Skincare is so expensive, especially when you're getting it at Sephora. So it's really nice to save some dollars on a product that you're going to spend $100 on, which is a little steep for my pocket. But I do think that skincare is important, and it starts with your skin if you want your makeup to look really nice. So that's the time to buy, is during the sale, and you can save yourself 20% or 15%. It depends on what level you are. I think for VIB it's 20% if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what the dates are yet, but as soon as I find out, I will leave it down below for you guys. Okay, so let's just talk about, okay, I don't have a high-end foundation to share with you because honestly, I don't really have a favorite. Right now, the one that I'm currently using is by Estee Lauder Double Wear. I really love that foundation, and you can get that at Sephora. Primers, I'm using drugstore primers right now. My favorite one used to be the Makeup Forever Step 2. Is that the one that really fills in your pores? I think that is one of the best primers that I have ever tried. Let's start off with some eyeshadow palettes. Now, summer is just around the corner, and I think if you have not gotten the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, I think this is a good time to get it because I know that I will be wearing this a lot this summer because these are just the colors that I reach for, and I think they're really pretty for the summer too. So I definitely recommend the Peach palette. So yeah, oh, it smells so good. And the other ones are the Viseart palettes. These are $100 here in Canada. Oh, $100. I can't believe these are $100, but they're expensive. So this is the time, guys. Pick them up during the sale. They are so worth the money though. Like, especially if you're like a makeup artist. These are really nice because you've got the clear front. You can see what you're using, and they just blend like a dream, and they last all day on the eyes. Like, they are just one of the best eyeshadows that I have ever used. I haven't really tried a lot of like high-end eyeshadows, but I absolutely love these, so definitely stock up on them. The two that I really love is the Neutral Mattes. I really want to get the warm, well, I'm going to tell you guys my wish list. So yeah, so that's the neutral, and this one is the dark mattes, which I love. Like, this is just such a good palette. Okay, the Marc Jacobs Mirage filter. I think I might have even showed this. Look at this, you guys. So you guys already know I'm going to be getting another one of these because I absolutely love this for contouring and even just to bronze up the face. It's just one of those universal shades for me, and I love this to set underneath my eyes. By the way, you guys, I'm using the Milani new, oh, I forgot the name of it. I'll leave it right here because I can't remember, but it's so good. Like, I love that concealer. So spoiler alert, because I'm planning on doing a video on that. But this I really like. I just like the way it brightens underneath my eyes and never looks like powdery, because I hate when my under eyes look powdery. And this is just, it's good because I even use, like, if I don't have time to do my makeup, I'll use this for my eyes. So I'll put this in my crease, and then I'll add this on like my brow bone or like all over the lid, and some mascara, and then I'm good to go. And I really like the mirror in this. I use this mirror a lot, so I do recommend this for the sale. Sticking with Marc Jacobs, why not the blushes? Oh man, I love these blushes. I have two of them. This one is Lines and Last Night. So whatever colors you guys want to go for, I definitely would just recommend these. I love the formula. They go on so smooth and they just look so airbrushed, and it's called air blush. So it definitely does just sit on the skin really nice, and it just looks really, really flawless. And I love this color. It's just a really pretty coral shade, and I just love it. So try it, just try it. And you guys are gonna see that I love Marc Jacobs. And that's another thing too, like splurge on the luxury stuff, like Tom Ford, Marc Jacobs, Viseart, Natasha Denona, stuff like that. Like really try, if you want to try some of their products, this is the time to do it. Okay, Marc Jacobs lip liners, they are my all-time favorite. They do not budge. They don't budge. They go on so smooth. The only thing that I will say about these is they can tend to dry up. So if you're not using them all the time, make sure that this lid is completely sealed, because I had one that did dry up and then this whole thing just came out. So it is a retractable, which I don't mind retractables, but I honestly personally just like the old style sharpening pencil ones for that reason. But I'm telling you, if you want a good lip liner that's going to last you a really long time, then definitely get the Marc Jacobs. And this one is in the shade a Slow Burn, which is amazing. Okay, amazing. The Marc Jacobs lipsticks, again, I don't know where my Marc Jacobs lipsticks are, to be honest with you, because I've moved and I have like lipsticks everywhere because I don't have the room for my lipsticks. But I really do love their La Marque lipsticks. This one's in Georgie Girl. Is it Georgie? Yeah. It's just like a soft pink color, really pretty. These are just so good. It's just a neutral pink color. So I do recommend that, and the packaging is one of my favorites. And also their new liquid lipsticks. These are like they're not moussey, they're not liquidy. I guess to me it's almost like a gel cream formula. I don't know. But this one is in the shade Fawn Over Me, which is a nude color. These are so pricey here in Canada, but look at that color. If you love nudes, then I definitely recommend this one. They do have like one more nude color. Let me just do a close up there. They have another nude shade, but that one is like more on the fair side, and that one would definitely wash me out. So that one's not on my list, but I do have a few more shades that I do want to get, but I do recommend that one. And then of course his lip glosses, there is a new shade that came out, and I forgot the name, I'm so sorry. But I was actually at Sephora the other day and they didn't have it. They were sold out. I was really sad about it. But this is the Marc Jacobs Sugar, which I do recommend as well too, because this just goes really nice. It pairs really nice with a lot of my lipsticks. So I really like this. I like the shine. I like that minty smell that they have to it. I don't think it's minty on the lips. I don't remember. No, but they're just really, really nice. And I love his packaging so much. Oh, my throat's getting really dry right now. I need to get some water. Okay, so since we're talking about lipsticks, I'll just share two more with you. The NARS Audacious lipsticks, of course. Like, who doesn't love these? These are seriously amazing. This one is my all-time favorite lipstick. If I ever lose it or they decide to discontinue it, I'm gonna buy all of them in the store because it really is my go-to lipstick. So this is in the shade Barbara. It's just the perfect nude. I think it's a little bit more on the darker side. Oh, I just love it, you guys. So there is Barbara. Amazing coverage on the lips and just pigmented. They last all day. I just have nothing negative to say about the NARS lipsticks. And here's another one that I really don't hear people talk about anymore. Not sure why, because I think they're really nice too. And it's the Estee Lauder lipsticks. And what are these called? These are the Pure Color Envy. I have mine in the shade Desirable, which is, this one's a pinky nude. So there is Desirable, but these are so creamy. Actually, this formula, this formula does remind me of the Tarte, let me get it for you, the new lipsticks. These are the Rainforest of the Sea Color Splash lipstick, which I should actually include these because I think these are really, really nice. This is in Salt Life. And this one is a mauve. I think they call it like a cool mauve. But this formula reminds me of the Estee Lauder ones. Just really, really creamy and just pigmented, and they just feel so good on the lips. So I do recommend these as well. Okay, so we got palettes out of the way. We got some, okay, this blush has quickly become one of my favorites. It might even be one of my all-time favorites now. I love it. I find myself reaching for it a lot. And it is Tarte's Risque, which I have talked about quite a few times here on my channel. I heard about this from Casey Holmes and I just love it. I love it. It is just so good. It's such a good everyday color, looks good with anything. Like it's really, really nice. And Tarte is known for their blushes. I normally don't go for their blushes, especially the single ones, because they just dry up on me. But so far, so good. This one is still creamy, pigmented, so good. The Stila Glitter Liquid Eyeshadows, highly, highly recommend, especially if you love glitter. But every time I wear these, which is almost every single day because I just love them so much, I'm obsessed, I have almost every single color, I get compliments. It's like, what is on your eyes? And I'm like, listen, go to the store, pick yourself up some Stila Glitter Liquid Eyeshadows and you will fall in love. Like, these are just so good, you guys. I can't even pick a favorite color because I love every single one of them. The two that I happen to have on my hand is Bronzed Belle, and this one is Smoothing Satin. And just, these are, I mean, you've obviously seen these all over YouTube, but look at that. Oh my goodness. I have one in my eyes today, and I think it's rose gold. I don't know if you guys can see. I love it. I love it. I love it. So good. I'm going to mention both of these highlighters because they are limited edition and you can pick it up during the sale. So, the Becca Amethyst, Prismatic Amethyst. Oh, you guys, this is such a unique highlighter. Like, I honestly didn't think I was gonna like this, just like the limited edition in Rose Quartz. I didn't think I was gonna like that one either, but there's just something about this highlighter that is just special. It really, really is. So there is the Becca Amethyst, so pretty, and depending on which way the light is hitting it, it could look purple, it could look pink, it could look silver. Like, it's just so gorgeous. So I do recommend this. And I was in Sephora the other day and they had a lot of them still, which I was like shocked to see them still on the shelves. And this one is by NARS. I love this packaging, and NARS is up there for me. Like, I really love their products. I do plan on picking up their foundation. Not yet, because I have a lot of foundations to go through, but the NARS Sheer Glow used to be one of my all-time favorite foundations. So I really love that one. But this one here is limited edition. I'm not even going to pronounce the names of these. I never do because I will butcher them. But you have three beautiful shades here. You got this pretty rose gold, this like champagne color, and more of a lighter shade. Like, these are really nice. Now, they are more subtle than some other highlighters. Maybe even a little bit more subtle than the Becca one. But they're buildable. And I know some people were saying that there's some glitter in here, but honestly, I do not see any glitter when I use these. And I love using these wet too. So if you really want your highlight to pop, just spray your brush with some setting spray and apply it that way, and it's just gorgeous. Like, I'm actually really into those like glowy lit within highlighters, because some of those highlighters can add a lot of texture to my skin. Like, I got a lot of texture here. Which one am I wearing today? Oh man. Oh, this is the one by Smashbox, the collaboration with Casey Holmes in Pearl. It's really nice. Again, this one's actually very subtle too, but I just wet my brush and it works fine, but I really, really, really like these, you guys. Even the NARS blushes, like those are really good too. And like I said, go back and watch my other recommendation videos because there is more stuff on there. Now we're gonna go over my wish list. I just want to tell you guys some tips before you go online or head into Sephora before you buy any of this stuff. What I like to do, especially now because I'm getting smarter, I'm just more mature, but I will go through my collection before I even go out there because I have collected a lot of makeup over the years and I really, really love my collection. I have decluttered a lot of my collection as well too. So I really don't want to just buy I'm like one of those like impulse buyers and I don't want to be like that anymore. So definitely go through your collection, see what you have. Like there might be something on your list and that might be similar to what you have in your collection or colors that you have in your collection, just stuff like that. So just keep that in mind, go through your collection. And another thing is write a list. Put everything on a list that you want and eventually you're gonna be crossing a lot of that stuff off. So that is my 2 tips and it really, really does work, okay? So here we go with my wish list. I will insert pictures here for you guys. The Too Faced Natural Love eyeshadow palette. Now that is just on my radar. If I go in and I find that it's similar to a lot of my eyeshadow palettes that I have, then I am not going to be purchasing that because I just decluttered all my palettes. So I really, really want to be smart about that. The Natasha Denona 5 palette eyeshadow, I'm not sure which color I want. I think there's the number 2 or the number 10 that I really like. I really, really want to try one of those because I've heard great things about her eyeshadows. So that I'm probably going to be getting one of those. Okay, and then Natasha Denona Blush Duo. I did swatch it in store, but somebody had said that when you put it on, it's actually better. So I don't know, we'll see. It's on my wish list, so who knows. The Viseart Warm Neutral Mattes, that's what I was telling you guys about. These ones right here. There's a warm mattes one that I want so badly. So that's on my list. The Marc Jacobs new like coconut highlighter. I swatched it in store. It is gorgeous, but it's $59. Again, it's on my wish list. Not sure if I'm going to pick that up because I was going through my collection and I have a lot of liquid highlighters that I do not use. So that one might be crossed off, but if you guys don't own one, then definitely get that because it was gorgeous when I swatched it. I also have the Marc Jacobs liquid lipstick in a slow burn. I have the lipstick, I have the liner, so I thought maybe I'll just get it in a different formula. The Marc Jacobs coconut bronzer. Okay. I know I said I was going to stock up and get one of these, but if they happen to have that during the sale, I will probably get that over this, just because I love that bronzer. And it smells like coconuts, so they say. The NARS Soft Matte Concealer, that is on my wish list, but I think I'm going to cross that one off because I'm really, really loving the Milani one. And I mean, it's no brainer. Milani is under $10 and the NARS one is $35 here in Canada. So that one might be crossed off my wish list. I also have the NARS Sun Wash Diffusing Bronzer. Those look interesting to me. So I'm going to see how those are in store. I'm not going to do any online shopping because when I do online shopping, I just go ham and I don't want to do that. So if I go into the store, swatch it, then I'll know if I want it or not. The Tarte Make Believe Yourself palette. I've been watching a lot of reviews on that palette and I want to swatch that in store because I want to see if those shades are for me, if I'm going to use that palette because I don't wear a lot of color. So we'll see, but majority of the people that reviewed that palette, they were wearing it on their eyes and it's just, it looks so good on them. So I might get that. The Tarte Spellbound highlighter, again, I swatched that in store. It's on my wish list. I might get it, I might not, but I've heard really good things about that. The Cover FX loose or pressed powder. Every time I go into Sephora, I'm looking for the pressed version, and it is always sold out in my shade. And they only have 3 shades, light, medium, and dark. So I don't know if I should pick up the loose or if I should get the pressed, because that is a talc-free powder, which I like. So hopefully they will have that the next time I go in. And I also want to try one of their highlighters. I haven't tried one of their highlighters yet, and I heard those are really nice, like lit within glow. So I definitely want to try one of those. And what else do I have on my list? See, list. Okay, there's only a few more things, and actually these are skincare items that I do plan on getting. So the Murad Oil Control Mattifier, I know my friend April really likes that. So I do get oily in the summertime, so I definitely want to try that. And I need another moisturizer anyways for the summer. The Drunk Elephant the C Firma Day Serum. So it's their vitamin C day serum. I really need something with vitamin C because I do have some like discoloration in my skin, and I think that's gonna help with that and just like smooth everything out. And I need something for like during the day. I do love their TLC serum for nighttime. It is so good. I run out of it. I don't have that one on my list just because I do have another serum that I do want to use up before I go ahead and get that. It is $100. But I just don't need it right now, so I'm gonna skip it and wait for another sale. And Sephora usually has 2 or 3 of those every year. That is everything that I wanted to share with you guys today. Now what I'm gonna do is list everything that I mentioned in this video, including my wish list, in my description bar, so that when you're at Sephora or you're shopping online and you can't remember what Lisa talked about, you can always go back on my video and everything will be there for you guys. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I really do love watching these videos, and I look forward to filming these videos for you guys because I love sharing my recommendations with you all. And if it was helpful, please give me a thumbs up. It really does help out my channel. And I just want to say that I appreciate everyone that watches my videos. It feels good to know that there's people that care. So thank you guys so much. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.